How's it going, everyone? Back streaming again. Just streaming the usual rock list. Um, I played in GP Portland a couple weeks ago. With a similar list to the deck that I'm gonna be playing today. With a few minor changes. I for GP Portland I main decked a Singleton Spellbomb. I was expecting a lot of Phoenix decks. Played zero, so that main deck spellbomb worked wonders. Um, the only time I actually drew the main deck spellbomb game one was against humans, and what I cut for the main deck spellbomb was a second brutality. So I had one brutality and one spellbomb main, and then I split the difference in the side as well. So I had one main one side for brutality and spellbomb. And when I top decked my spellbomb, my opponent was at 2. So that brutality would have won the game, but I won the game anyway. But it would have been a lot cleaner with brutality. Um, was it a mistake? Probably because there wasn't as much spirits as Phoenix Six as I thought there would be at GP Portland. Um, there was a lot of Banned Spirits decks, so in that sense, I think it was definitely a mistake because I think Brutality played better against that deck in particular, obviously, since they don't really use the yard. That being said, I went 10-4-1, good enough for a pro point at GB Portland, which is a decent result. In terms of the sideboard of the tournament, I believe I only had 2 Fulminators, and I didn't have the choke. And I had a Golgari Charm, and I forget what else I had. I think it was an extra damping sphere. Yeah, so it was the changes now is I cut the second damping sphere and a Golgari charm for the third Fulminator Mage and a choke. Um, and the reason behind that is I've noticed that damping sphere is really only it slows obviously the decks that's good against is KCI Storm and Tron and Amulet. And I've had in the past couple leagues that I played in, Damping Spear is good on the draw because you don't want to Assassin's Trophy the Tron land on the draw, and it's like a nice turn 2 answer on the draw versus Tron. Um, but other than that, it, there's a lot of times where I would play Damping Spirit and it actually limits my own ability to double spell. And a lot of times Fulminator is just better because they go into the because they also have Field of Ruin to mess up the Tron land, so they just go into the hard cast Thragtusk, Coil, blah blah blah, and just cutting them off of number of mana sources period is just better. So this takes away percentage points against KCI and Storm, but Storm is already a pretty good matchup for us, and KCI, they have engineered explosives, and they already set it on 2 because our biggest beaters is Tormorgoyf, and the biggest, scariest card against the matchup is Dark Confidant from their point of view since it draws us more answers. So us going like turn 1 discard, turn 2 Dark Confidant, turn 3 Damping Spear, walks into them just casting explosives for 2 and wipes our whole board. That being said, it's good. I think I still like having a copy, but I definitely don't think 2 is necessary anymore. And a choke is there because I like having a good answer to control matchups. I haven't really figured out a way to beat that matchup. I think it's a pretty bad matchup for us, especially game 1, because if we draw any amount of our fatal pushes or decays when they don't have search for Iskanta, um, it's just dead cards, and we can't have dead cards in that matchup. That being said, like it's definitely a winnable matchup. We just need to draw tireless trackers and just have fetch lands and just grind with card advantage. Um, it's just difficult because like we're a creature based deck that wins the game based on just combat, and it just walks into their own game plan of stopping that. Um, Other than that, so this is kind of like a nice just cheeky way to kind of steal wins. I have yet to draw this card, um, but I was discussing it with Patrick and Andrew, and Patrick and Andrew are pretty sold on choke, so I'm kind of just basing it on their assessment of the card. I mean, there's a lot of games where it doesn't do anything. Obviously, they have like Teferi active or whatever. But if they have an active Teferi and mana to counter whatever spell you're gonna cast, it doesn't matter what this card is. It's not gonna do anything. Like, so this is a card where if it's even or for slightly ahead, which we usually are in the early game, this kind of like locks things up, which is kind of a nice card to have. Other than that, like if we're that, if, I feel like in that matchup, if we're behind, then we're losing because the control, like Blue Eye Control and Jessica Control, is one of those matchups where we are the aggro deck, and if they stabilize, just they stabilize. That means they have an active Planeswalker, and the board is clear, and that means we're just dead. So we'll see. Hopefully, I can play this matchup and actually draw the choke. I have yet to draw literally this card yet, so I guess it's testing. Kitchen Finks has been pretty good for me, especially in these mid-range matchups. He's been in and out of my sideboard the past couple leagues, but drawing him against Jund, the Mirror, Shadow decks, like this guy just holds his own. On top of being able to be boarded in against Burn, I really like Kitchen Finks. I was kind of on the chopping block for me, but I don't think he is anymore. He's been pretty solid. That being said, my win rate with this deck in the past couple leagues has been a little less than stellar. It's been 50%. I think I went like 3-2-2, 3-2, 3-3-2. So I'd prefer to be a little bit higher, but I've been messing with my sideboard and not really my main board. I think my main board's solid. I think I'm gonna keep the Brutality as main. And I had like a Golgari Charm in here that I took out. So I think I like this particular sideboard the best so far. I think this might be my locked in list for Oakland, unless something like drastically changes. Set this up. Nyx. Nah. Solid hand. Rule, Clock, Liliana. Just need a third land. But yeah, I think I really like my. I think I really like this 75. I think I'm pretty close to locked in. Is this some sort of red white prison deck? If that's the case, the only deck I know that plays the red white Scryland is red white prison. And if that's the case, that's a pretty bad matchup for us. That being said, if they don't turn to Blood Moon us, we do have an answer to we can play around Blood Moon. So that's actually a really good draw because we can just do double Swamp and play a Dark Confidant. See how it goes. They don't have a Bolt, which is good. They try to turn 3 Blood Moon us? No, okay. But did they top with their Scryland? They did. So this is a good sequence for us. We can go turn 1, we can Inquisition, see what they're up to, and play Tarmogoyf. I'm a little worried because they didn't play any 3-drop, so maybe their hand is full of cards that are above 3 CMC. Huh. So I guess I take Blessed Alliance and then attack. And hope they don't draw their 4th land. I could also just play Collective Brutality to take away Wrath of God. So I could take Anger here. Brutality for Wrath of God. And then they kind of have to either play Anger of the Gods or Cast Out. Yes, so I think I'm going to take Blessed Alliance because it's the only spell they can actually cast. Or I guess they can cast out with Seeming Pitching Streaming Spirit Guide, but I think they would have done it anyway. So I think I'm going to take Blessed Alliance. Because it also doesn't kill Tarmogoyf. I'm going to try to take all of their spells that are actually doing something. So here I'm going to attack, see if he casts out this Bob, which I doubt, and I'm going to Brutality to Wrath of God. That way next turn I could play Tarmogoyf, and they're kind of forced to cast out Tarmogoyf, because Anger doesn't deal with it. Okay. So this is that red-white present deck that I was speaking of. Here I think now I'm just going to try to overload their removal. I don't really care to Abrupt Decay their Blood Moon because we totally play around it. So I'm going to play Tarmogoyf here and just pressure him. That's definitely worth decaying. So if my opponent... I guess I don't have to decay it. Thoughtseize. Here I think I'm just going to Thoughtseize a cast out. Because this Tarmogoyf is just going to start winning the game here. Or I can just take Anger of the Gods. I'll just take cast out. And then I'll decay Gideon. Because this guy is going to be huge. So he could either cast out my Goyf and save life, or cast on my Bob. Bob is definitely pretty threatening here. Like, I actually want Bob around a lot more, so I can actually draw lands here. I could have played Liliana on plus, but I think dealing with the Gideon, I'm winning right now, and I definitely want the game to be over ASAP before he starts drawing like bigger haymakers. Oh man. So I think here I'm actually gonna play Liliana on plus. Take one of his removal spells and discard a removal spell of my own. I would like to draw lands here though. I mean, it's fine if he draws a land and plays cast out, because then that way all my threats are untouchable. So I think I'm gonna plus discard Bob. I guess I could discard Fatal Push. I think this deck runs mostly lands, or mostly walkers as their win cons. and hoping I can draw. No, I guess no. I should discard Bob, just in case they have like a Rabomaster or something. I don't want to be naked to it. And the next turn I can crack a clue and play Dark Confidant. Hope they don't draw Anger of the Gods, and if they do, they can't really cast it. I'm gonna crack a clue here. Should discard the Fatal Push. Hoping to dodge a sweeper here. Maybe it's correct to play Scavenging Ooze. That's cute. Wow. Talk about playing around Blood Moon, huh? Crack a clue to trigger Revolt. I'm just gonna crack a clue now. Oops. Just get the most damage in. And then this way, if I top, like, if he somehow sweeps the board and I lose control, a Collective Brutality off the top wins the game. I can steal that win. This is a bad matchup for us. We just got lucky and drew all our basics. Okay. Dress is really good because it takes walkers away. I think Kitchen Finks is fine because it doesn't survive Anger of the Gods, but it just survives Wrath, so I like it. Probably play Fulminator Mage because it survives. Excuse me. It survives. I can cast it through Blood Moon. Sorry. Takes. I'm gonna probably cut off Fatal Push. It's between a Brutality and a Last Hope. I can see maybe bringing in the Nissa just so I can keep up with the walkers. It's a hasty threat that can kill walkers right away. Like my opponent has like a Gideon or something, I can cast this Nissa and just kill their own walker. Maybe I'll do that and then maybe like cut a Blast Fail and a Brutality. Oh, I like Brutality because I guess it does take Wraths. Maybe... Yeah, maybe we'll just cut the Brutality here. Oh, Veil's also pretty lackluster. This is the minus literally doesn't do anything. I guess maybe unless they have like a... Like the angel build, where they have like Baneslayers and stuff. Or like Stormbreath Dragons. Yeah, maybe I could have Veil. I could also see just cutting a Scavenging Ooze because it doesn't do it. It's so bad in this matchup. Make a Scavenging Ooze. Here, just do that. That's cool because it's kind of funny they have the Invocation Blood Moon and they have an Invocation Choke. Excuse me. Sorry, just getting over a cold, so I'm gonna be coughing a lot. This ooh. Tapped is a good sign. That was probably the worst draw on our deck because we were very far from casting it. Let's hope that their hand is very fragile here. Rest in peace, Gideon. Do I take Rest in Peace here? I could answer literally every card in this hand except and just leave Rest in Peace. I mean, I could try to rely on drawing lands and play Nissa, but like this Rest in Peace literally just shuts off my Tarmogoyf, which kind of sucks. I do have a Threat and Scavenging Ooze, so I think I'm going to just take the Gideon for now. He's also very far off of casting this Gideon. Yeah, maybe I just take Rest in Peace. And then just lean on the Tarmogoyf, because he's so far off casting the Big Gideon. Did you finally play your Switch? Dude, I've been playing Pokemon all day yesterday. It's actually kind of bad how much I've been playing that game. So just gonna take all of their castable spells. Fetch line would be really good here. Oh, that IOK draw. So bad. I just hope they don't draw their 5th land, I guess. Maybe it was correct for me to take Gideon. Oh, no, it can't be correct because they just drew another one, so it doesn't matter. Plus, let's go to 8. I need to draw lands here, so my Nissa can take over the game. I could try to take this Gideon down. And then he's like kind of incentivized to Gideon minus. God, he has so much fucking loyalty. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to not waste that many resources here. Try to keep Maelstrom Pulse in hand. Hope he bottoms this card. If he tops, then that'd be scary. Bottom is good. Ooh, I like it. To the chin, to the chin. Okay. I smell like a Blessed Alliance or something. There's no way he's gonna do this. Yeah, ooh. He doesn't have haste, right? Yeah. Okay, that's good. And then here, I'm not going to attack with my Tarmogoyf. I don't want him to Gideon minus my Goyf here. So I'm just going to attack Gideon down. And then when he plays Gideon next turn, I can just pulse attack with Goyf. Huh. I think here I just plus Nissa and just beat face, right? And then just present a 2-turn clock. Excuse me. Ooh. So he's planning on top decking a Bolt. Okay. Okay. Sign of weakness. I think here I play Tireless Tracker, fetch, animate Treetop. I could also play Scavenging Ooze and like try a player on a Bolt, but I think I'm feeling a little greedy here. I think I'll fetch a Forest because I don't think Liliana will do that much work. So let's attack him, attack Gideon. I doubt they have paths in this deck. That'd be dumb. Paths in a Blood Moon deck. Oh, wow. Oh, maybe I should have played Scavenging Ooze again. That's playing to lose, though. Because I have lethal here. Would have been lethal with Scooze? 5, 8, 11, 12, 13. 5, 8, 10. It would have been lethal with the fetch land. Oh, man. No, it was... Because this, like, this sequence here lets me have... No, I guess it would have been a two-turn clock anyway. Man, that's brutal. Gosh darn it, that was brutal. All those Thoughtseizes bite me in the ass too. Man, that sucks. I'll keep this. Play around Blood Moon here. If they turn on Blood Moon, man, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. Thank you. Top is scary. Man, that was brutal. Oh man. Oh, Vetsifors. That's brutality here. Hopefully. Path? So they do run Path in the Blood Moon deck. What the fuck? I don't understand. Huh. Interesting. Don't understand. Well, I'm gonna play this Bob. I'm being a little greedy here. I'm holding the fetch land after I play Tyler's Tracker. I don't know why they're playing Path in this deck. They're a Blood Moon deck. I don't understand. It's this Plains. Interesting. Interesting deck choices for sure. Deck building decisions for sure. Gonna path me now? Path in your fucking Blood Moon deck? God damn it. I really hope he draws Blood Moon now. Like, just please, just draw Blood Moon. Unless he boards Blood Moon out. Which makes sense, I guess. But man. I'm just gonna play Planeswalker and I'm gonna lose this game. Oh, buddy, I am so fucked. Okay. I guess we should just start cracking clues. And play Fulminator Mage and start pressuring that Chandra. I guess I should Thoughtseize first and then play Fulminator Mage. They have one known card in Plains. Hopefully I can nab a Gideon or something. They don't have a Gideon. Yeah, this is the first match, John. Yeah, these Planeswalker heavy matches are pretty bad for us. So don't feel discouraged. Because they just draw more, oh, Jesus. Well, this one we can answer, so this is fine. But this is the problem. Now we have an answer to it. Guess we just trophy 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have enough mana to crack a clue, give us the most information. I think I'm gonna leave. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's crack a clue. Thoughtseize. It's kind of a bad draw because So we're just gonna cast both spells. Decay this. Trophy this. And just hope my opponent top decks nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we top deck another land, we can double animate our shitty clocks and quagmires. Cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have mana to animate our Quagmire, play Tarmogoyf, and cast Thoughtseize. I'm gonna cast Thoughtseize here. See if they have like a Wrath of God or something, because I think it's the only card they would like not play unless it's a land. Could also just be burn spells that they're gonna save up, but it could just be like Path to Exile. Oh, what are you doing? Come on, dude. Helix. I guess I'll take a temple out. So they get no life. Sacred Foundry. Okay, so now we need to end the game. And luckily, Tarmogoyf does a good job of that. It's 3-turn clock here. Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. Please don't draw it. Just draw Blood Moons, draw like Simian Spirit Guides. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay, well. Back to square one. Luckily, we're at a healthy life total like last game. I mean, that Gideon took a huge chunk out of our life total. There's a debate here whether I should play this Blooming Marsh or not, strictly because of Tireless Tracker. 7. So since the answer is no, it doesn't. I don't think the answer is no because it doesn't increase your clock. If they have an answer to Tarmogoyf, then I think we do want to, because then it's a 3-turn clock versus a 4-turn clock. We can double animate our Quagmires here. Let's see exactly. So it's a good thing I played that Blooming Marsh last turn. This land I'll hold up. Because we're sufficiently played through Blood Moon. I really wish these were Cheetops though. Come on, baby. Get there, Quagmires. Come on. I think I cast this card. If it's like a Path or a Helix. Anger the gods. Okay. Come on, baby. One draw step. What are their outs? Gideon isn't an out. Or Gideon is an out. Big Gideon is an out. Oh, please. Ooh. Not conceding. Excuse me. I'm dying here. Come on, baby. Wow. Oh man, that was a good top deck. Please don't top deck anything. That's good. That's good. Did I draw my Nissa already? Come on, Nissa. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I'm gonna cast both though. How many Wraths did they cast already? 2? Do I want to play into other Wrath? They already played 2 paths. Oh, the Field of Ruin's a good draw. Did not think of that. Oops. Do I want to play around Wrath of God? Versus Chandra doesn't do anything. So, me waiting on this Tarmogoyf punishes me only if they literally draw Wrath of God. So if they draw this Gideon or the other Gideon, I get punished. So I think I'm gonna play both Tarmogoyfs here and hope they don't draw Wrath of God. Cause I think, oh god, he's casting. Fuck me, are you serious? Oh my god. Oh man. So I'm just gonna exile both creatures now. Play around Lightning Bolt. Gosh darn it. Please don't draw anything. For the love of God, please don't draw anything. Oh my god. Are you serious? Oh, that's so tilting. Oh, I shouldn't have played that either. For Tireless Tracker. Oh my god. This is literally the worst that could have happened. I already drew all my Tarmogoyfs too. I can see here. That sucks. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so tilting. I'll keep the pulse on top. Cause like I have to play around both Gideons, right? But then again, I guess I don't lose. So maybe I shouldn't have played Tarmogoyf. Because, like, I don't technically lose in that situation. Oh, man. Maybe I just played to... Like, me. I guess I was ahead, I guess, in that situation. But still. That's just brutal. Man, that sucked. Them taking Dark Confidant kind of signals that they have a removal light hand. Because Liliana is definitely the strongest card in this Scritches the Shadow match. So they're definitely holding up Stubborn Denial here. Which I think I want them to run. Because they have a stub no matter what, right? And I think I want my second removal spell to resolve. So it kind of sucks. Because the other line is I could wait next turn. But if they draw a Dull Threat next turn, I just lose all this tempo. So I think I'm going to run this Liliana into a stub. Or they could just not have stub. That's crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna plus here. I was not expecting this Liliana resolve. Oh, what do they do with their Serum Visions? Bottom both. Oh man, that first match was so tilting. Gosh darn it. Get a clue here. Have lethal next turn. I'm so tilted about that stupid match. Oh my god, I can't believe he drew Wrath of God. I'm so bad. Stupid game. In this match, excuse me, I board in the spell bombs because of take your Dull Threats. Kitchen Finch is really good in this matchup. 5 mana, 5 damage off the top. Haste is something they don't expect. Damnation. He conceded before he drew the card off Visions. I wonder why. Unless he did it on accident. I like cutting the fatal pushes. I guess I can trim some. I don't like brutalities in this matchup either. They don't go below 2 life, and if they do, then it's like there's no real good spot for this card. And 2 mana is a lot. You want your spells to be a little more efficient. I don't like IOKs either. It's pretty clean. I can see Choke coming in. Maybe. I mean, they can operate off like Blood Crypt and basic swamps and stuff. Blue isn't that important in that matchup. It's more black. I don't like having all these fatal pushes though. And then they just get Grumag Anglered. Actually, just give this a go. That Liliana resolving was a huge sign of weakness there. Gregor's Dash adding Faithless Suiting to the deck, I think, is one of the best deck building decisions they've made, because Faithless Suiting is just such a good card. Yeah, it's card disadvantage, but there's not a lot of decks in the meta that punish you for the lack of card advantage. Yeah, you have like Control and like Jet and Rock, obviously that can punish you for it, but I think it's overall better. Because just the card filtering is so good. It's just like a brainstorm in the deck, right? So. I think I just trophy the shadow. I think I just like basic swap to conserve my life total a little bit. And then I guess they can Gurmag Angler with Stubborn Denial up. This matchup, Quiz Tasting Quagmire is also really good. Discarding Stubborn Denial. What you're telling me is he has a Stubborn Denial in his hand. It's pretty close. Tarmogoyf. Termagod. I think here I'm going to exile Stubborn now. I don't think Deck Shadow plays Colo against commands anymore. But I think I'm going to take the Stubborn now just to play around Snapcaster Mage for this Damnation if shit hits the fan. Creature Fix is so good. Stupid red right present deck. I'm still so tilted about that. So dumb. Oh, rah, rah, rah. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna turn my phone on vibrate. Or on silent. 10 viewers, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys don't mind me fucking tilting off that first match. Antilles? I don't know how to really pronounce your name, buddy, but thanks for the follow, dude. Really appreciate it. Oh, so they do run Kolaghan's command. But why didn't he bring back Death's Shadow? Oh, because he knows it has the K. What are his outs then? I don't understand. Is it like Thoughtseize my Decay? Oh. I don't think there's any play I can do here. I think the best thing I can do here is just pass the turn. I could try to animate this Hissing Quagmire and then just beat face. Trade with his Angler. And if he has a Fatal Push in hand, it's fine. Kind of puts him in the abyss here. I could just do the same move again. Also kind of want to protect my Hissing Quagmire here. So I think I'm just going to pass the turn actually. And the next the next time I go with Thoughtseize into Quagmire. It's a little bit more conservative, but I think it's this. I'm putting my opponent in the abyss here. That was a good job by Leo. All Roseland then, I guess. God, I really wish I beat that first game though. God, why did I play in the Wrath of God? Oh my God. Oh. Why did I play in the Wrath of God? 11 viewers, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope you guys had a good Christmas break. My company has a shutdown, so I'm gonna be off the whole week, which is great for me. Get to go play some Magic, play some Switch, some Pokemans, play some more Pokemans, play some more Magic, sleep, play some more Pokemans, get wrecked playing Magic. This is probably KZI. I'm gonna get my face beaten. Guess that was a good draw. Hopefully they don't have multiple scrap trawlers. They have multiple scrap trawlers. Huh. I wonder when they're gonna ban KCI. If they banned eggs, I don't know why they wouldn't ban KCI. Scavenging is a good draw. Just building the deck. Playing on at GP Oakland. How do you liking it so far? So my backstory is I've been playing Abzan for years, literal years. And when Abzan turned bad, I played this deck. And I like this deck a lot. I like it a lot more than Abzan, which kind of says a lot since I was like the Abzan guy. It's just a lot more consistent. The mana base is real good. Treetop Village is a real card, and you can run multiple of them. Field and Ruins are really good for Tron. It's just a solid, just fair deck. I really like it. But this is coming a guy who's always been playing fair. I don't know what your deck history is. If you're used to playing unfair Magic, it might be kind of a lot to bear, I guess. But the deck's really good. I really like it. I went at GP Portland. I went 10-4-1 with this exact deck. And I'm planning to play in Oakland as well, so it should be fun. Are you from the Oakland area, or are you planning to fly in? So next turn, there could be a debate between casting a Dark Confidant or just another clock. And I think with this setup, I think it's best if I hold up as much green mana as possible. I really need to draw removal. Where are you from in the Bay Area? Because I'm in the Bay as well. Oh, missed my response. No worries. I really TLDR. I really like the deck. I think it's the best fair deck right now, which is hard to be in modern. But to be fair in modern, this is I think the best. Maybe Shadow is probably better just because the clock is a lot quicker versus these combo matchups like KCI right now. I don't think it's a bad choice. I went 10-4-1 at GP Portland with the deck. I was like the only rock deck outside the guy that got second place, and I played a guy in the last round. That was also on rock. He's gonna pop this. And I probably have to exile these rocks. Passing the turn. I think I'm gonna exile just the 3 actual stars. Or I guess I could exile engineer explosives as well. Exile opal. I need lands. I need more green sources. Where's Benicia? I don't know where that is. I'm in Fremont actually, so I'm like half an hour from Oakland. But I don't really play in paper because there's no good game stores in Fremont. But when I do play, I do go to Channel Fireball in Santa Clara. Oh my. I think I am pretty dead here. My opponent doesn't have that much material. He's gonna have to sack a lot to get his scrap trawler active. He needs his this star to be good. He's trying to go off through Scavenging Ooze, which is a bold move. Where is Benicia? I'm kind of new to the Fremont area, so I'm kind of unsure of the differences. It says I'm using Jund and Plain Rock. I think Jund is also good. What is he targeting here? Mox Opal. Get rid of that guy. And just hope he fades. Oh, so you're on the other side of the bay then. I see. It's not that far. Yeah, the land destruction suite is nice. Being able to hit like Buried Ruin and Tron lands, obviously. Gosh, another green source would have been really good here. So you just have to cross the Bay Bridge and you're good to Oakland, huh? It's probably what, like an hour? No, more than an hour probably. No, you're right. You're pretty adjacent to it, right? So it's like an hour. My opponent top deck pretty well. Got more rocks. Since my opponent's comboing off, do you have a good LGS scene in your city? Because the Bay Area overall it's pretty good. If you don't mind driving 45 minutes. I mean, like I would go to Fireball, but it's kind of hard on weeknights because it takes like 45 minutes. Oh God, with Psy. I have outs with Decay, but I don't know any cards in hand now. Okay, so you're probably the same distance as where I was, because I used to live in San Jose. Comic cards, except from along my way back from where. Oh, nice. Hopefully your modern scene's good there. This is why I don't understand why they don't ban this deck, because like I literally spent the 5 minutes not doing anything. Like, and if you want Magic to be like a streamable game, which obviously they're worried about with all the whole esports movement, I don't understand why this is acceptable. Like, I literally spent the last 5 minutes, assuming my opponent and I were on the same amount of clock, literally doing nothing. I don't understand. Um, I don't think I can beat flyers. Like, do I kill the Psy or the Scrap Trawler? And I think I just kill Psy and hope they don't kill me, which is kind of an unenviable position. I don't know. This is one of those situations where I'm not dead this turn, but I'm dead next turn. Because they have at least 6 mana through the Thopters. I'm just from the outside of Toledo, Ohio. We have Modern Monday and Fridays and Saturdays plus the rest of the keys. That's why I'm kind of envious about the east side of the US, because you guys have all these Star City events, which is awesome. And there's no Star City events on the West Coast. There's no IQs. So maybe I was supposed to decay the Strat Collar. I'm just assume I'm dead, because I can't beat the Psy. Because if I draw Maelstrom Pulse, I can't kill. Huh. That's a sign of weakness there. Them cracking the. It's gonna. I just assume I'm dead. Like they have so many resources. It's just. I think it's just elementary on their part, or not. Wow. Oh no, they can still combo through. I heard Eudaimonia is actually really good LGS. They have good legacy events there, from what I've heard. I've never gone to Berkeley, so it's like I've never been there personally. I think I did play PPTQ at Eudo. I think is it Eudo Anime Imports? One of those two. I think it was Anime Imports. Sorry, I don't think I've actually been to Eudo. But come on, kill me. A lot of the times, outs versus KC Online is just to clock them too, because they have games like these where they spend half the clock on one game, and then we can try to steal game two, which is again not good streamable content. Like in terms of just like playing the league, playing your outs is you're utilizing the clock. And if I wanted better content, I would just concede. But like for the purpose of the league, you want to play to your outs, right? And your opponent clocking out is a viable option here. And again, it's like if they're gonna ban eggs, why is this deck legal? Like this deck, like again, like I've spent a minute for the last turn. My opponent spent a good 10 minutes. My girlfriend is calling me, so I guess just give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, my girlfriend called me. She told me she's sick. So she is telling me she's gonna go to the doctor's tomorrow. Wants me to go with her since I have the week off. But again, like back to my point, like this is this like I don't think this is entertaining. Like is it too good? That's up for debate, right? Like that is a debate that people can argue about, and we can argue back and forth about that. But I could it's on the fence. Maybe the deck is too good. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Like I don't really care to argue that. I do care about just the entertainment value of the deck. And when you have a deck that's legal, that is literally like okay, so for the best example I have is the Star City Games Invitational where the winner, one of the Jessup brothers, was on KCI. Congratulations to him, piled the deck really well, etc., etc., etc. Right, whatever, blah 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 blah. Props to him. But when you want to look at the game from a visibility standpoint, and you're trying to market the game and make it very entertaining to watch, this is not entertaining. Like, I my his one of his opponents in the quarterfinals or semifinals was on Jund, and I love watching Jund. I think Jund is very entertaining to watch because it's one of the cousins of Rock. Like, it's just an entertaining deck to watch. And the fact that it was just so unbearable to watch. It's like, I don't know. It's just it's not good TV, right? Like, and the fact that it's legal and eggs is banned, it just seems ass backwards. It just doesn't make sense. It is my point. It just does not make sense. The thing about it is, Scavenging Ooze isn't that good in this matchup. Scavenging Ooze is good when you're ahead and you depleted all of their resources, but Scavenging Ooze on its own isn't good enough to beat KCI. And expecting it to do so is not a viable game plan. Think this is fine. I kind of want some X amount of Fulminator Mages. I think this is just fine. Like, Scavenging Ooze doesn't so their deck depends on the yard, but it doesn't depend on the yard with specific pieces, right? Like versus Dredge, like you want to hit Conflagrates when you're ahead, or if you're ahead and they only have one Dredger, you hit their lone Dredger and their deck like malfunctions, right? Versus KCI, they literally have redundant egg pieces to the point where, like, even if you have surgical extraction, you can't surgical a particular egg piece because they have multiple kinds. Like when I played that last game, if I had a surgical extraction in hand, let's just say I just had a cyborg card in my main deck, like they had Terrarian, Star, and Sphere in the graveyard, right? It's like it's so redundant that a single Scavenging Ooze is not good enough. And maybe a second green source that game might have been good, but they still had Psy. So the deck has leaned towards main decking Psy nowadays, and that card just wrecks us even if we had a main deck Spellbomb. So I don't know. It's just a bad matchup overall. This is just a bad matchup. And it is what it is. This is a really bad hand. I guess I return to Tarmogoyf, but then I don't have anything else. I want to go discard into Tarmogoyf. I think this is a mulligan. There could be worse fives, but because the thing about discard spells in this matchup also is it's also really bad to they can be really bad is what I'm trying to say, because their hand can be pretty redundant. A lot of times I'll cast a Thoughtseize or an Inquisition and their hand is just eggs, and it doesn't matter. Like, unless you hit KCI and you surgical it with a Thoughtseize, it's pretty lackluster. Hopefully I had a Scrap Troller here. Or I just KCI. That's fine. Hitting a Stirring is good. They could have a turn for Ironworks and try to go off. I think I'm interested in playing Tarmogoyf. Because I think them... Because the only rock they have that I can lean on is Terrarion. So I just need them to whiff one turn, and that in turn increases my clock dramatically. I can't be too scared of the combo. Like, I need to actually start getting aggressive as well. If I won last tournament, lost only against K7 with me. Again, like the yard hate is sometimes just not good enough. Oh, for the love of God. So I played Island, right? I think I'm gonna play Tireless Tracker or Tarmogoyf. Let's play Tarmogoyf. Lily, really? I'm just gonna discard this forest. Do I want to kill them? Dude, why would it? Where's a Stream Decker plugin? I don't know what that is. I guess I do want to play Lilana to deplete the resources. That's close. So I do want to end the game. I guess that's true, because if they have land, KCI, whatever, they have to discard their other piece. I think I'm going to keep the Triless Tracker, though. The clock isn't that much bigger. And I want to hopefully get a land and then start digging for more hate. So that means they kind of have another land in hand. That was a good draw. So I guess now we're even. So you see, hope there's just land on top of my opponent's deck, and I'm okay. Black. Oh, did he top deck another explosives? Christ's sake. I mean, my opponent is just not having any resources either. I guess we'll just draw, crack a clue, play Bob. Or Tarmogoyf. 8. It's not a 2-turn clock, so I think I'm going to play Dark Confidant here. Dig for Assassin's Trophy. Assassin's Trophy off the top would be probably the best draw. Getting towards Assassin's Trophy here. Or Maelstrom Pulse. Abrupt Decay. I guess I can decay the Mind Stone here. I don't think that's the right play. I think the right play is hold up Decay. No, it was even then. I think the right play is to just play Abrupt Decay. Abrupt Decay the Mind Stone. Because they're so short on mana, they can't even cast Scatcaller right now. Attack first. Yeah. Voice a big boy too. Wow. Are they just chaining Wellsprings? Because that'd be good. So I think I'm gonna fetch here. Try to maximize the amount of draws I have towards a Maelstrom Pulse or Assassin's Trophy. Oh god, why am I so bad? Will they draw Blooming Marsh? So I guess I'll play with Blooming Marsh. Could have at least been a Field of Ruin. Just please whiff. Please whiff. Because now they're just short on mana, that's the problem. Because they can tutor with Adventurous Fair, but they don't have the mana, requisite mana to play anything else. The thing about this deck also is, like, just from a coverage perspective, it's like, it's not even a deterministic kill anymore, right? Like, they have to go through the motions and then eventually demonstrate a loop, which isn't good. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what you want. 5 mana. Like a lot of these other like decks where like they have a kill, like, hey, I kill you right now, right? And it's like, okay, I scoop, I'm dead, I'll concede. Versus this deck, it's literally like, oh, I don't know, this guy literally could have that 1% chance of losing. I have to, and it's gonna take 5 minutes to figure this out if it is a deterministic loop kill, and I have to wait. Like, you never know, right? Like, you never concede. You're supposed to wait and see if your opponent can literally kill you. Again, that's just a knack against the deck. I just don't think it's good for Modern, is my main argument in terms of where they're trying to take this game. Where they're trying to take this game is a broadcastable, entertainment, watchable game. A streamable game where people can watch. And when KCI is comboing off, it's just not entertaining, right? Like, it's just not. Like, at least Storm, one of those things they have is they have a gifts pile, and it's like, what gifts are they gonna do? You can think about the lines, but like, KCI is so masturbatory where they just like fucking jack off with their rocks, and then they go, oh, okay, maybe I can have a loop in 5 turns. We'll see. It's like, no, dude, like Valakut and Storm. The thing about Valakut is, like, you're gonna have interaction, your turns are gonna be short, and you're going to play your games, and then that's it, right? And then like you kill me, you cast Scape Shift, you show me your 6 lands and your Battle Cut, and I'm dead. That's fine. That's fast. But for KCI to literally kill me, it's gonna take forever. And that's why that's my knack against the deck. I need a discard spell off the top. That is not a discard spell off the top. Guess I'll just play a fetch now. My hand's so bad. It's kind of leaning on the surgical with no interaction, so it's really bad. Maybe it should have been a mulligan. Especially on the draw. On the play, it's kind of okay because you can turn 3 Lily them. Luckily, their hand's also really short, really slow too. Hoping for a discard spell. Duress, Inquisition. Oh my goodness gracious. My hand is so clunky and slow. We're actively playing an EE for 2. Interesting. Could have drew this Thoughtseize last turn. That would have been really nice to have. The debate I'm having right now is, do I cast Liliana of the Veil or Thoughtseize? And in terms of just taking advantage of the best of the mana, the best sequencing in terms of just in a vacuum, I think playing Liliana is better because you can go Liliana of the Veil, next turn play Tireless Tracker, play a land, fetch, cast Thoughtseize, surgical, whatever. That being said, me casting Liliana right now is kind of playing to lose. If they cast KCI, well, they need KCI and Scrap Trawler. And the way their hand played out, which is a really slow combo, I kind of feel like they have one of the pieces in hand. I could also just go for the kill and cast Thoughtseize and Surgical them if they have a KCI in hand. Them EE for 2 kind of shows that they might have a KCI in hand. I think I'm going to cast Thoughtseize. I think casting Liliana Veil is not good enough right now. So I can Surgical Scrap Trawler. Okay. They drew Darksteel Citadel. They have 3 size as their only win conditions now. So yeah, so no. They have 1 spine to watch out for. They have 2 more explosives off the top. So they have 2 explosives, 1 spine, 3 size. I exiled all 4 scrap trawlers, so that's good. So now they're just digging for Psy here. Drew the Citadel, so I have 1 unknown card. Ugh. 19 viewers, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with me the day after Christmas. Hope you guys are having some fun. Hope you guys everyone had a good holidays. Do I play Liliana? I don't think so. I think I just play Tireless Tracker. Get my clue. Next turn I could play Liliana and Tarmogoyf. And even then, like, it's a debate if I want to cast this Tarmogoyf, because they have this explosives on 2. And they definitely want to crack their explosives to draw more cards off the Wellspring. So I could just, like, discard the Tarmogoyf to Liliana if I really wanted to. I'm gonna crack a clue, get more information on what I'm gonna draw. Spell Bomb's good. Cast a Duress. Take the Reservoir, I guess. I guess I could take the Star. It takes away a turn, but I can't really combo with this card. It's kind of a dead card now. I think I just take the Star here. Take away their draws. No, I could just take the Reservoir. And they have, like, literal no way to win. Just take, like, their literal win con. Like, I can see a scenario where, like, I lose this game. Yep, exactly. It's a win con. Exactly. Play the Spell Bomb so we can play around Buried Ruin. So now this Tarmogoyf can start beating face 2 turns from now. Star. So it's 2 unknown cards left. His only out row now, right now, is pretty much Psy. I'm gonna wait on cracking the Spell Bomb. I don't think I need to at this exact juncture of the game. There's a debate if I should play Liliana, but I think I'd rather just crack clues. Because my hand's pretty good. I don't want to play this in Maelstrom Pulse. I don't want to discard it, I mean. Like, I want it in hand. Assassin's Trophy's good too. Like, more answers to Psy is what I want. Because that's their only viable win con right now. And then next turn, this is a 1-turn clock now. They need to draw Explosives or Psy. And, which is fine. I have answers to multiple Thopters and Assassin's Trophy to finish off the Psy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't have enough. I don't have enough to actually. I don't have lethal next turn actually. Now that if I have to deal with their board. Okay. So he can play multiple Thopters and probably play both Opals. I could also Maelstrom Pulse the Thopter. Ooh. Opponent's going off here. Hmm. 9, 10, 11. There's a debate if I should crack the Spell Bomb to get an extra card. It sucks because I have to trophy this Croc Clan Ironworks and then pulse the Thopters. I think I wait. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. So I think I just cast Inquisition. Trophy the KCI. Pulse the Thopters and then attack. Cast IOK here. That's a bad hand. So here, just gonna trophy the KCI. Could also pulse the Psy. Maybe pulsing the Psy is actually the better play. And ignore the Thopters. I was gonna pulse the Thopters, but maybe I should have thought about that. So I could pulse Psy and then take forever to win, or I could pulse the Thopters and have a 2-turn clock. And if they top deck any rock, that's pretty bad for me. Also Thopters. This gives them the least amount of time to draw. And I'm really glad I so he's gonna target something. I'm gonna crack this response. So I just need to hope he whiffs here. That's unfortunate. Let's just hope he... I just needed him to just not draw a land. Or I mean to draw a land. Oh my god. He drew. Oh my god, did he just draw perfect here? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. We're about to find out. He doesn't need that many Thopters. Oh, he's playing to win now. Oh my god. I can't believe that. Oh, I should have played Liliana first. Play Liliana here. Oh my god, I can't believe he top decked perfect there. That's insane. I mostly play Liliana for the time factor, honestly. You know, actually, this game is actually really close. If I could top deck like an Abrupt Decay, then this game's close. Which MTGO sucks because I can't draw a card. Maybe it was correct to not trophy the KCI. Maybe it's correct to just trophy the Psy and then just play the long game. Because, like, they have infinite mana, right? Like, I don't know. That's close. Maybe it was correct for me to just kill the Psy and not the KCI. Because, like, the number of cards they have that turn on the Psy is a lot. And then that in turn just digs. He can activate the second ability after he blocks. I don't know. It's close. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then we'll start the next match after that. Get some water. The things that I wonder about that last matchup, I was wondering if, like, I'm just like theorycrafting. I wonder if it's correct to board in Languish against KCI, just to deal with Psy. I feel like they kind of have the same cyber plan as Storm, where like we interact with their combo post board, like we surgical as Scratch Howler or KCI. So they're like, I feel like 9 of the 10 times their post board planned against us is Psy, and they plan to shit ton of tokens, and we are screwed. And that's one of the main reasons I like Golgari Charm. I had Golgari Charm for that reason, for empty the Warren's tokens and Psy tokens. It doesn't directly kill Psy, but it does deal with Thopters without messing with my board. And there's a lot of situations like these where we are close to killing them, and they just have a wall of Thopters, where we just need some way to sweep those Thopters and swing in for the kill. Maybe it's just a second Maelstrom Pulse. Maybe I just need a Maelstrom Pulse on the side. Maybe that's just better, but I don't know. This was the long game. It was definitely a long game. And this matchup gets super grindy when you surgical one of their combo pieces because it turns into just them digging for whatever. Um, and we're lucky we're playing this match on MTGO and not in paper because we would have gone to time. That would have been a tie versus them just losing to their own chess clock. I wish there was some way to implement a chess clock in Magic paper because that would make things a lot more fair in terms of slow play. But I don't think there's a practical way to do that. But, oh well. 16 viewers, guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in and hanging out. Hope everyone's having a good Christmas break. Hope if anyone's going to GP or Oakland, let me know since I'll be going there as well. Say hi to me if you guys are playing in the tournament or just going to be at the convention center. Really appreciate everyone hanging out with me. It's always fun to have people hanging out while I play some Magic the Gathering cards. I think I played this opponent before. I think his name looks familiar. Forest Aether Vial. Forest Aether Vial is interesting. I don't think I want to go to 15 versus an Aether Vial deck. Bant Spirits. I'm gonna take the Spell Queller here. It's the strongest card in the matchup. This hand is a lot better on the play than the draw, unless I draw an untapped land. An untapped land means I can kill whatever they play. It's probably just a Supreme Phantom. Supreme Phantom. Maybe it's correct for me to fetch an Overgrown Tomb. Land! Oh my goodness gracious. I really needed to kill that Supreme Phantom. I hope they don't draw an Abrupt Decay. I think Bant Spirits is one of our worst bad matchups. Them cracking Canopy is good because that means they can't hold up Spell Queller. They can violin Phantasmal Image, but wow. Oh man, our draws are super awkward right now. Oh, what am I doing? I'm so dumb. Oh, they can image the stupid Phantom. I'm so dumb. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. I'm just so bad at this game. Oh, so bad. I'm playing too fast here. Getting tilted off our tap land situation. Okay. Well, it's fortunate of us for us to do that. So hopefully they don't have Spell Queller here. And I'm gonna push this Supreme Phantom in response. Hopefully I don't get punished for my stupid play there. Man, wow, I'm really lucky that I didn't get punished for that. And then this last hopefully can take over the game. God, that was so dumb. Please don't do what I just did. My goodness. So we're close to stabilizing, even through our shitty play. I would really like that brutality right now. God, I'm so bad at this game. Just need them to whiff one more draw step. Aether Vial. Play an Aether Vial. Wow. So that means they don't have a spirit in hand because that would have been lethal. That's a good draw. This here I can IOK. They could have company. If that company, then it doesn't matter what happens here. I just need to dodge company now. Oh my god. If I somehow win this game, which I highly doubt. Don't draw company. Wow. Oh my god. Should I know? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They drew really bad at the end of that game. I'm sorry. I'm really bad that game. I was really bad. That was just awful. Wow. Okay. So here what I do is I board out Dark Confidants because the Flyers just our life total is not as good a resource as in other matchups because the Flyers just fly over and kill us. Um I think Kitchen Finks is borderline in this matchup. They board in recipes against us sometimes. I can see just not bringing in the Finks because I'd like rather have Tireless Tracker, I think. I can see one tracker up for Kitchen Finks. Is BJ Rock more consistent than John in the current meta? I think in a vacuum, Rock is more consistent, just based on the fact that it's two colors. Like, Jund is just inconsistent just by nature of the fact that it's just 3 color deck more than a 2 color deck. That being said, like it's if you're worried about you shouldn't be worried about consistency um if you want to play Jund. If you want to play Jund, if you want to play Blood Red Elves and Kolaghan's commands, excuse me, and Raging Ravines, play Jund. If you want to play Field of Ruins and Tireless Trackers, then play Rock. Um, that being said, you can also run Tireless Tracker in Jund. I've seen some Jund lists played on main deck Tireless Tracker, so that shouldn't. But Tireless Tracker is kind of the hallmark of Rock, so if you want to play more Tireless Trackers, then you should play Rock. That being said, they're different playstyles. I feel like Rock, you draw a lot more cards than you do with. Oh man, this hand sucks. But it's 2 removal spells and 2 creatures, so I'll keep it. That being said, if you like, I think it's more of a playstyle thing, and there are minor differences between Jund and Rock. Like Jund, you are top decking a lot more. Like you are playing off the top of your deck, and you are hoping to beat face with you want to beat face while you're hellbent. In contrast, Rock, you are always having cards in your hand, and I like that. I like Tireless Tracker and Bobs where you constantly refilling hand. While Jund, you just vomit your hand out and hope for the best off the top of the deck. That's kind of like the minor. That's kind of like a really generalized way to put it, but it's just my opinion on how the decks play out. I'm gonna play Scavenging Ooze here. I'm gonna. The thing about these sweepers that like a lot of people just don't play their threat, and I think that's wrong. I think you want to. Okay. I have to hope there's not another. I think I just feel they're in this canopy now. Hope for an untapped black source, untapped land next turn. Because luckily, luckily, language plays around Soul Spirit. My opponent probably has Select Company in hand, or a Spell Puller. And we're dead. Hopefully it looks better on the play. Being on the draw versus a hierarchy is pretty bad. It's a good hand. It's a good hand indeed. Kind of needs a clock, but trading 1 for 1. Wow, their hand is really bad. Excuse me. Where is my clock? Give me a clock. Give me a Bob. Bob off the top would be the best top deck, literally. Bobby Hill. I guess that's a clock, I guess. Clock. I can see maybe casting the Thoughtseizer that turn, but to like nab a Spellcaller, but eh. Wow, them cracking the canopy is insane. Come on, clock. Give me a clock. The hell is that card? Curious Obsession? For real? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I guess a removal spell deck? Swamp is fine. And clock is pretty anemic here. Like, I'm glad we got this pulse off the top, but man, we need some help too. Like, our opponent needs a lot of help, but we need some help too. Tireless Tracker. Oh, Kalitas is good. Kalitas is actually really good. I don't know why my opponent kept that hand. The hand's so bad. I'm pretty sure there's better sixes than that. I'm pretty sure my opponent does not have Collected Company. I'll play land now. We're close to burning my opponent out too. Okay. So I know all the cards in my opponent's hand. Wow, that match was so weird. I played really bad too. My girlfriend's calling me. Give me a sec. Hello? Sorry guys, girlfriend says she's coming home early from work. That match was... My opponent should have mulliganed to 5. That is not a keepable 6. I mean, I guess he has Supreme Phantom plus Horizon Canopy, but man, that's just... I don't know, dude. That's not a good hand. Against a Thoughtseize deck? I don't know, dude. I love discard spells. I think that's why I play a stupid fucking... This stupid archetype that everyone says is... You shouldn't play fair and modern, but God, when they mulligan to 6 and they keep a shitty hand like that and you discard them and their hand is trash, good God, that feel good. Apologize for that stupid play game 1. That is just unacceptable. Just playing too fast and loose. 18 viewers, guys. Really appreciate everyone hanging out with me. Hopefully we can end this league on a good note. Already 3-1, so made our quote-unquote money back. For those who don't play MTGO, if you get 3 wins, you make your money back. So we already did that. Check mark. Opponent mulligan at 6. That was weird. MTGO has been acting weird today. It's been like kind of slow too. Scavenging Grounds. Is that Tron? The only deck I know that plays that card is Tron. Or it could be that free win, like that Eldrazi weird deck. I'm just gonna play Dark Confidant. Like the what's that card? Oh man, it's that Eldrazi deck with whatchamacallit, Gemstone Caverns and stuff. And this card. Reality Smashers. Mono Reality Smashers. A land off the top would be our best draw here. Oh man. Tireless Tracker to block. Hope they don't have a land. Oh god. Oh boy. So we have to trophy. Oh, he's just gonna Assassin's Trophy on 2. Gosh darn it. Oh my god. Just gonna concede here. Kind of conceal what we have. Oh, these old Eldrazi decks are just bad news for us for sure. Exporting these land hate cards. Brutality isn't that good. Last Hope isn't that great either. Maybe trim a push. Maybe trim Scavengers. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should. I'm just playing too fast and loose. That was probably the correct line I didn't see. Oh my god. Bottom. Wow. It's like as if he's on the play. And you can cast Eternal Scourge. Damn. Wow, you can cast Eternal Scourge on 2 and 2. That's so gross. Tarmo was a good draw. Stonewalls his stupid beaters. Wow. It's like I'm in a racing situation here. Guess so. Oops. Can I race this Ratchet Bomb? And I guess I can just trophy it, worst case scenario. Not anymore. I think I'll just take this hit. Guess I should Thoughtseize here. Try to make my Tarmogoyf bigger. Maybe I should make my Scavenging Ooze bigger at least. Don't exile the Eternal Scourge. And then they're gonna Ratchet Bomb, blow up my stuff. Sure. We're not that behind. Just need. I'm gonna just push this now, so you can't attack. Like a Tarmogoyf away from winning here. Oh, he casted a Chalice on 2 into his own turn 2 Chalice. I'm dumb. He's dumb too. Gosh darn it. I'm sorry. I'm like checked out of this match already. Like, we're not that far behind right now. But it sure feels like it. We just need like one Tireless Tracker. Oh my gosh. Like it's bad, but like my mind just checks out of these like free win Chalice decks because it's just like it's just like they prey on like beating fair matchups like us. It's like even if I played it correctly, like Field of Ruin, the Temple, and Thoughtseize, I don't think it would have mattered. Oh well, my bad. That's also because my girlfriend's coming home soon, so I kind of want to wrap it up so I can take her over when she gets home. Um, sorry, that last match was just not good quality content. um, but yeah, I ended the league 3-2. It's just fine. Should have won match one against Word by Prison, but what do you do? It was fun. I might be able to stream tomorrow depending on if my girlfriend is staying home, which I think she is. And if she sleeps all day, I'll probably be able to stream still. When she's like napping or something, maybe I'll stream. But other than that, yeah. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. It was really fun hanging out with everyone. 24 views right now. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me. Tomorrow, I think I'm taking their doctor at like 11. He's still 11:40 or something. So we have to leave here at 11. So maybe I'd have to stream after I come back. Yeah, probably have to be after we come back from the doctors. So it might be around this time right now. I might stream tomorrow, depending on how things go. If not, I'll probably stream Friday. Friday for sure, probably, because I think she'll probably be working Friday. And then I'll just stream around the early morning on Pacific time. But yeah, it was fun. Appreciate everyone for pointing out lines that I didn't see. Even the last match I did just check out mentally. I was like, whatever, which is not good. I'm also kind of tired from getting over being sick. Um, but yeah, it was fun. Ended the league 3-2. Can't complain too much, I guess. But really appreciate hanging out with you guys. Hope everyone had a good Christmas holidays. I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow, if not Friday. This is probably the list I'll probably stick with. This is the list I'll probably stick with for GP Auckland. But we'll see. We'll see how the next couple leagues shape out. I don't think my losses to Prison decks or Chalice of the Void decks is something to be really ashamed of. But beating Bant Spirits, KCI, and I don't remember the other match. Bant Spirits, KCI, and Grixis Death Shadow. Can't complain about those wins. Two of those wins are pretty hard. But yeah, thanks again for everyone tuning in. Hope to catch you guys next time. If you guys like what you see, please follow my Twitch stream. And if you guys want up-to-date updates on when I'll stream next, you guys can follow me on Twitter, KO Diamonds 22. Alright guys, really appreciate it. Catch you guys next time. See ya.